working on a very much volumized pasta dish. Actually, I would have preferred to have made this with spaghetti squash or the shirataki noodles, but the shirataki noodles, to make this dish with them, which I highly recommend, you need to serve it right away. They don't freeze and reheat well. But I'm going to go ahead and use some penne because I had bought this box to do my 100-calorie serving size video. So I'm going to use it. And remember, it comes with that awesome label that there's 34 grams or more of a whole grain per serving. I have measured out 60 calories worth of penne, which is actually 1/3 of their serving size because they have it at 180 for their serving. So I have measured out 60 calories worth of penne, and I'm going to volumize this up with pepper, onion, and tomato. I have my water back here. As soon as it starts to boil, I'll put the penne in there. And then I will start heating up my frying pan here. And what you want to do is, in this case, you want the vegetables to be big so that they'll fill up space. So I have just about 1/4 of an onion and 1/2 of a small pepper. I chose to get a pepper that was turning colors because it's actually a green pepper, which was cheaper than a red or orange or yellow pepper, but it's multicolored. I'm not using red peppers because my crushed tomatoes are red. So I'm still looking at color here. I am going to simmer fry the vegetables for a bit, and I'm going to use oregano, garlic, and basil. And after they simmer fry a bit, then I will add the tomatoes. And when the penne is done, I will mix it all together, and I will have about a 105-calorie entree to go with my fruit and whatever I have at work for lunch. So this water in the back is boiling. Just take a few minutes, I think, to cook that penne up. This pan is getting warm. For once, it's not too hot. Maybe it's not hot enough, and I'm not going to burn my food. But I should get my water for my simmer fry. And I think we'll go ahead and sprinkle my garlic right on these vegetables here. And when it's simmer frying, then I will add just a bit of oregano and basil. Ready? Probably as is in the past, I don't have to show you exactly the whole sauteing of these vegetables, but just the concept of the simmer fry in case this happens to be the first of my videos that you're watching. So to simmer fry, you're putting your vegetables into a pan that's warm and sprayed with non-fat spray. And as the pan dries up, which it will do relatively quickly, you add bits of water to simmer fry it. And when you're adding the water, it'll go shh and evaporate pretty quickly. And you add a little bit more. And you do that until your vegetables are the consistency that you like them, as if you had cooked them in oil. But you're not cooking them in oil because that's not good for you. And a fan is helpful. So I will simmer fry these, I don't know, 5 minutes or so. And then I will add in the tomatoes and just let them simmer fry probably or let them fry together for another 5 minutes. And then the pasta should be done too. So during the simmer fry process, you can go ahead and add your other spices. You might want to use your hand so that the steam doesn't clog up the holes on your spices. So a little bit of oregano, a little bit more basil than oregano, and the simmer frying will continue for a few more minutes. I'll try to zoom in after with the camera and let you see some of this activity. You can also do this with spaghetti, linguine, whatever kind of pasta that you like. I want you to see here that I went ahead and added my tomatoes and turned the burner down just a little bit because the tomatoes do need to cook some, so you want to add them in while the vegetables are still in need of cooking. So now it's more simmering than simmer frying. And these vegetables should get a little softer, as soft as you like them, because we're all different. And then I'm going to mix the pasta in there when it's finished. Okay, here you go. I believe that's all simmered down good, and I'm adding the penne. Mix it up. Remember, this is only about 100 calories, 60 calories of pasta. So that is going to be very good. Let's see if I can pour it into this plate here. There you go. And you wouldn't do any damage at all if you added like a teaspoon of Parmesan cheese on top.